Hey there collectors, it's been a long time coming but it's finally arrived. This is the Queen Studio quarter scale Loki. Now this piece wasn't cheap either. This is probably the most expensive quarter scale I own. So we're going to open it up and we're going to see if it's worth the wait and also worth the money. They only made 800 of these, but I'm pretty sure it's sold out. It does look spectacular, so let's open them up and we'll have a closer look. I'll just give you a quick look at the art box. So there's Loki right at the front there with his grimacing look. Looks quite good. And that's really about it. Then you've just got the logo, the Avengers on the top, and the back is literally just plain. So not much to the art box. But yeah, look, it's what's inside, right? Let's open it up. Okay, here we go. Let's take these straps off. Has a pretty nice light up feature too. Now this Loki is from the first Avengers movie. Oh, that stand looks very nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, nice and weighty. Look at that. That's the scene, I think, when he arrives. These all light up. I can't wait to see all those light up. Looks very nice. I like that. Put that over here. And then we've got Loki's body here. Oh, this all has some nice weight to it. Now this is all leather. That looks really nice. That's a really good size. And the head, I believe, the head is going to be in here. Let's see if we can have a look. Oh, yep. It's presented very nice, isn't it? There he is. That's the head. Okay, his hair's a bit, look at his hair at the back there. That looks great. All right. Bit of assembly with this one. Just quickly, I'll show you the instructions. So that's the instructions that came with it. So there's a bit of assembly and of course the certificate as well. 800 made. Okay, I'm going to put this one together. Can't wait to show you. So I've unboxed it and I just want to show you all the parts. So obviously you saw the stand and I've placed Loki on the stand. It's just one keyhole. So we've got him on the stand there. We've got the stairs. Those stairs are just going to clip in. It's magnetized just like that. There we go. So we've got the stairs. So that's the adapter for the light up feature. We've got the Mind Stone there. Now these are the ones that are causing issues with magnets. So we'll see how I go putting these on. And a few more pieces over here. The hand and of course the that portrait as well. Now it does list these two as parts, but they were on the statue. So don't go looking for them. They're actually on the statue already. Okay, cool. I'll keep going with this and we'll put it together. Okay, so I've done all the assembly except the head. I just need to put the head on, but I just wanted to quickly show you. So the hand there has gone on. I'll put the scepter and the hand in here. This was a bit difficult to put in actually because it says to move the sleeves up, but it's just hard to do that. So it's hard to get a good sort of connection with that hand, but I managed to do it. It just took a bit of a while. Now this piece here has to be threaded through. So there's a magnet on the back of this strap. It just undoes, you strap that through, but that worked just fine. So no issue there. And these foot or these ankle pieces here, so they were fine. So they're the ones I think that's been causing issues with the magnets, but I was able to get them on. It wasn't easy, but I eventually got them on. That's the other one there. So the magnet's on the back. So that's done. Now all I've got to do now is put the head on. So to get the head out of here, you've got to unscrew that knob there. That'll unlock the head, and then we can put the head on. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, here we go. So I have got the head on and we are good to go. Got to say that portrait looks pretty stunning. We're going to have a look at that first. I normally start at the base, but we're going to check out this portrait first because that looks quite incredible for resin, right? So this is a resin sculpted portrait, and it's got hair punched hair as well. And I think they use wool. They've used wool hair, which adds realism to this portrait. But that looks absolutely stunning. Super menacing. The way they've done the portrait is he's looking down, but his eyes are obviously looking up straight ahead. So yeah, what do you guys think? That looks stunning. It's not bad for resin. Normally quarter scale statues are a polystone face. So companies now are starting to use resin to get that realism, I guess. And you got to say, Queen, I think have succeeded with this one. I'm just doing a bit of a 180 here so you can have a nice close look at Loki. Yeah, that looks amazing. Hair looks fantastic, doesn't it? Like I said at the beginning, his outfit's leather, which is great. So they've used leather, so shouldn't have any issues with it flaking in the future, and you wouldn't want it for what you pay for this. But look, so far the value is not too bad. Okay, we'll check out the base. As I said, the stairs get added to the base here. It's magnetized, which is quite good. But this is directly from a scene in Avengers. And they've actually replicated the scene incredibly well. I watched Avengers the other night, and this looks exactly the same. So the detail in the flooring here looks amazing. Check that out. Absolutely love that. But the feature is definitely the light up. So I'm going to show you that in a second. But before I do so, you've got these straps here at the back. They just, they sort of fall into these little gaps here. So you can do that, which is great. But the back has got a switch. It's a plug, no batteries. I'm going to turn this on, and yeah, I'm actually blown away. Check that out. Doesn't that look amazing? That is so bright. Check it out. I love it. I love the white as well. It actually lights Loki up. Check that out. Amazing light ups, Queen. That is incredible and pretty easy too. No little button batteries. It's just a plug. So, you know, people can integrate it into their system at home, which is fantastic. Yeah, absolutely love this, guys. I'll leave the light ups on as you work our way up. Like I said, this is all leather. A lot of nice attention to the leather here. Yeah, it looks very nice. Check that out. Look at the graining on the leather. As you work your way up to the chest plate here. Now, funnily enough, this had to be added on. It wasn't listed as a part, but it is a part. So that gets put on, but it's just magnetized. And isn't it funny? These pieces are listed as parts, but they're already on the statue. So a little bit confusing, but it's all good. Check out this this gold pattern, these gold rings around his arm here. That looks awesome, doesn't it? And then you've got the green felt going up to his shoulder pads. You got the details in the lapel, which is great. A little bit of detail in the chest piece there. See the detail in that strap. that goes over his shoulder. So that shoulder piece I had to add. But yeah, he looks amazing. I see why now it's more than normal quarter statues. Definitely the base, I think, and that light up is phenomenal. I mean, it's just a standout piece, isn't it? Looks absolutely incredible. Let's quickly compare it to the Sideshow quarter scale Loki, because it's the only company that's made a quarter scale. Okay, this is our Sideshow Loki. That came out, oh God, I'm going to say 6 years ago. And I've got to say that, I mean, the Sideshow piece has held up besides the portrait. I mean, the portrait actually doesn't look too bad. It's only if you get in really, really close, if you compare that. I'll see if I can get both portraits in. Yeah, there you go. Now, one of them is overscaled or underscaled because the Sideshow piece looks a little bit bigger than the Queen Studios piece. I mean, you can see the Queen Studios piece looks quite thin, right? He looks more chunky, I've got to say. I got to say, the Sideshow piece, he looks like he's got way more. I mean, it's a different suit, fair enough, because I think the Sideshow piece is from a Dark World, whereas that's the Avengers Loki. So I think that's the Dark World Loki. So the suit is a little bit different, but see, I like the armor. See that? I mean, he's got a lot of armor. He's got shoulder pads on both sides. I like the cloak. Yeah. But comparing the two, I mean, that hand is huge compared to that hand. I mean, yeah. So this could be oversized. I'm not too sure. But if you look, the boots look really thick and chunky. And I got to say, the Sideshow piece does look pretty good. And has aged very well for like a 7, like I said, I think it's 7 years old. So it looks pretty good. So that's your quick comparison with your Sideshow piece. Now, the other little hidden feature with this piece is you can actually turn the Mind Stone on. So the only thing is, there's a bit of a trick to turn this on. You've got to pull that lens off, and there's a little bulb in there. I don't know how it works or how it's powered, but you've got to just turn it around, put it back in, and it lights up. So that's quite a nice little feature. So you can get your little Mind Stone lit up there as well. I'll just get these base lights put back on so you can see what the whole thing looks like from afar. So check it out. So that's the Loki 1/4 scale from Queen Studio. Is it worth the money? Well, like I said, this is about 50% more than a normal quarter scale statue. So what you're paying for, I think you're paying for this hair punched hair, which is wool. You're paying for the resin portrait. I think there's a bit of extra money in that, but I think mainly you're paying for this base. Like, this base is phenomenal. It does look incredible. Is it worth 50% more than a quarter scale statue? I mean, that's for collectors to decide, I guess. I mean, this is the pinnacle in Loki quarter scale pieces, isn't it? I mean, it just looks fantastic. So that's the quarter scale Queen Studio review. I hope you liked that. If you did, just give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you think of this piece, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That'll be awesome. And I've got a lot more reviews coming to you soon. Thanks for watching, guys.